It's 6:30 a.m. Time for us to get into the newspaper review segment, and I'll be going through various news platforms in Nigeria this morning. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines of these media platforms and have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So kindly ensure that you have the facts, the details, everything you need to know before you react to whatever headline that gets your attention this morning. We'll be going through Daily Trust, The Guardian, Punch, Vanguard, and The Sun. We are streaming live right now on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can go on there to watch live and also join the conversation. Let's get started with the Daily Trust right now. Obi Atiku will wait till 2031 is what Ganduje is saying. Supreme Court verdict, PDP governor joins APC chieftains at Tinubu's office. End of road for Obi Atiku as Tinubu wins at Supreme Court. Edo Queens stay unbeaten, run in Betsy Obaseki football tourney. Former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi. Substantial gas required to meet electricity demand, Adelabu. Impeachment. Ondo Deputy Governor apologizes to Akeredolu, pledges loyalty. That's it on the Daily Trust. Let's move on to the Guardian right now, shall we? Tinubu laughs last as Supreme Court affirms victory. Petroleum Industry Act. Senate investigates non-implementation exit of international oil companies. Court quashes proscription of IPOB as terrorists group. Supreme Court affirms Tinubu's election, dismisses appeal by Atiku Peter Obi. Police parade 24 suspects, 80-year-old man for defilement. Implement 1976 declaration on Alafin selection, families tell Makinde. Senate confirms Jigawa ex-Attorney General Aliyu as ICPC chairman. Kogi Guber poll. Ex-Kogi lawmakers throw weight behind APC's Itodo. And that's it on The Guardian this morning. Let's move on to the Punch now. Tinubu triumphs after 171-day battle. Military foils 1.2 billion naira crude theft to end terror attacks. Travelers, motorists stranded as protest rocks Edo over bad road. Pedestrians lament open defecation along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Prisoners' reformation doomed as officials, inmates partner on drug ring. Lift ban on inspection. Bayelsa environmental health workers beg government. Residents flee Bayelsa community over leaking oil well. Moving on to the Vanguard. Supreme Court affirms Tinubu's election, dismisses Atiku Obi's appeal. APSS appoints Mohalu as board chair. Ritual, 400-level Uniport student in police net for killing ex-lover. Bayelsa Labour Party leaders reaffirm Eradiri as party's choice. Ensure transparency in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa elections. Labour Party demands sack or probe of Tinubu's minister. Tinubu's Supreme Court victory a welcome relief. That's according to the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Wike hosts Rivers APC, says will vote Tinubu again in 2027. Supreme Court judgment. Labour Party alleges plot to suppress Abure Obi. Illegal parking. Lagos impounds over 100 vehicles on bridges. Fear of epidemic looms in police cells as courts reject remand suspects in Lagos. And that's it on the Vanguard. Moving on to the Sun. Judgment. Nigeria's electoral jurisprudence, democracy further consolidated, says Tinubu. Nigeria still in search of national leaders, Amechi. Umba constitutes investigative committee on Enugu College of Education Technical. Boko Haram. Borno governor lauds private initiative to aid recovery process. Why Southeast needs additional state, ATU reps member. Supreme Court verdict affirms sanctity of Tinubu's victory, Alake. And that's it on The Sun this morning. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published by these various media outlets, so ensure you have the facts and the details while you react to anyone that has got your attention this morning. And when you call, also ensure that you move away from your device to avoid whatever feedback that will hold you back from sharing your thoughts. Give your name, your location, and go straight to your point. You have 2 minutes. That is 120 seconds to put your thoughts together to give room to others to also get a chance to call in and share their opinions. 0700 951 0000 08095974869. Those are the numbers to call. You can also call on WhatsApp using the WhatsApp voice call option, regular call option 08099930137. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Charles. I'm calling from Usetu.
Go ahead, Charles.
Confused today. Quite the prescription of the IPOP as a terrorism. That's a good one. I hope the hate speech against the opposition will stop, because everybody knows that declaration that was made was more of, it was done on the basis of hate against that part of the country. Secondly, I think it is time the government of Nigeria should engage the people of the East and find solution, peaceful solution and discussion. Somebody said that the South is not a state. In fact, the politicians should continue to fool themselves. The East wants freedom.
When you say freedom, what exactly are you referring to? Just so we're certain.
I don't want to be blunt here. What I want is the people of the East want a referendum to decide their political future.
All right.
A referendum, a call for referendum is not a call for war. Those who see referendum as war, let it be.
All right, Charles.
What alternative and acceptable all around the world. And that's what the people of the East want. Every other thing, we cannot accept it.
All right, Charles.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a good day. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Felix, calling from Batam.
Go ahead, please.
The verdict yesterday is not surprised me because I remember on this platform calling and met with the family and telling him that if they have done Tinubu election, anytime he see my name, immediately I cut me because I know that there is no sincere person. If not that at this part of the country, we dine and wine with life. There was no way principal and vice principal will contest under one umbrella in 2019 and lose and now split the party. What we were expecting from these people is to come together, assuming that they come together, they won that election. Because if we add 6.1 million and 6.9 million votes, you defeated instead the way we. In fact, in this platform, the person I know that the PDP supporter that I know that he knows politics 100% is Obasanjo Male, because he has been warning that nobody wants, nobody tries. That when you are saying Labour Party, P2B, that means you want APC to win back. Nobody did not know that, except those who live in the city.
All right.
Even the P2B that you are saying, P2B, well, I wish them well. Good morning.
Welcome. Sorry about that. If you can do all to call back. Let's see what you're saying on YouTube and Facebook right now. Yam at GG watching from Nibco. Thank you for joining the conversation. You can also send them a WhatsApp message. Do all to include your name and your location. On YouTube and Facebook, it's at Nigeria Info Abuja. And this one from Bayama Chang. Habila says, Wike host Rivers APC promises to vote PDP come next election. Well, how are we sure we are going to see the next election? That is left for God to decide who sees and who does not see. Let the ministers and the people that are appointed face the challenge at hand before talking of the next election. And Danny Sampson says, I really sympathize with Obi and Atiku. I hope both of them will come together in 2031 to... All right, Dennis is saying they hope to come together and okay, that's fine. Moazalot John Lasisi in Jigo says there is no good road anywhere. Nigerians should come together and speak on that. And also Francis Namani, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, also Francis. Hope that you go on to have a special day and a good year ahead. Let's get back to the phone lines right now. You can call on WhatsApp using the voice call option 08099930137. Good morning. 08099930137. Are you there?
Hello, good morning, Dike Itodo.
Welcome. Good morning.
Yesterday, the judgment was passed in favor of Tinubu. What I want to urge him is that he should do the needful, most especially the promises he made to Nigerians. I want to ask Obi and Atiku to have a formidable opposition to let this government know that this is what Nigerians are passing through. The youth corpers that were on their way to Sokoto has been there for more than 2 months now in the hands of bandits. The Federal University of Gusau students are in the hands of bandits. The Federal University of Dus and Makasina, they are still in the hands of bandits. Leah Sharibu, she's still there in the hands of bandits. The high cost of the living, the buying of fuel, even as you queue, you are buying fuel at the exorbitant price. These are what Nigerians are going through. The price of diesel, the price of gas, the price of jet the aviation fuel. All these things has gone high. So they should have a formidable opposition to criticize them constructively. That is what I want to see. They should come out and tell the government to do the needful. And I hope this great country called Nigeria shall be great again. Thank you, the King Itodo.
Thank you. All right. Welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
The Voice, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm calling you from Nigeria.
Welcome.
Supreme Court, well done. I remembered after the tribunal's judgment, Mr. Atiku, they asked him what next. He said he will approach Supreme Court. Then I asked him after Supreme Court what next. He said it categorically. He will leave it for God. And when I hear people say, who have the final say, they will say Supreme Court. No, Supreme Court does not have the final say. It's God that truly have the final say. Yesterday, I was jokingly telling you that when we fall, you don't go fall for only mom is house. You go fall for everybody house. What is the way forward? I want to appeal to Nigerians because I listen to people when they call, they will say, let me just say, they said to Supreme Court, that's why they fast forwarded the judgment. They don't say what you don't know. Even people that are involved say they will leave it for God. Please, when you call you are not okay with the judgment, just say you are not okay with the judgment. But remember, they actually, in our document, they actually have the final say when it comes to judgment. So don't go and put yourself in trouble by saying that they were waiting for FBI reports. That's why they asked them to, no, you were not there when they asked anybody to fast forward the judgment of yesterday. Please, we have to be careful because we have to stay alive, be free to air our opinion. Now to Mr. President, sir. We have confirmed your stay as the president of Nigeria. Do not listen to people that will tell you all is well. All is nowhere
All right.
with Nigerians. And let me conclude by saying something, please. Yesterday, Supreme Court said not uploading the results using the method that INEC told us will make people not to actually be happy with anything that have to do with politics. My question is, the Voice, if you are supposed to do something, you don't do it, will they punish you? I don't understand. INEC said this is what they will do. They did not do it. Nobody is saying anything about it.
All right. Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Abubakar calling for Suleja.
Go ahead.
Tinubu, the Supreme Court affirmed Tinubu as the declaration as the winner of the Secretary General election. We voted for Tinubu to win the election. Some people came out with Chicago certificate, Tanga here and here. I think all of them is already open. Tinubu certificate, all of them. I think everybody mind the rest now. They should come down for all of us to join hands together to work for betterment of Nigeria. So many of them, they don't know what to say. Their mouth is vibrating like funny machine.
Everybody, listen, Abubakar, hold on. Everybody has got a right to their opinion. So don't put them down because they think differently from you.
Okay. Thank you very much. They have their right. Yes.
All right.
But all of them, it's already open. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's get to Facebook right now and take some of your messages. Dr. Unma Olebara says it is disheartening and a thing of shame that some people in this time and age still believe that magical potions prepared with human parts can enhance their financial fortunes. And she goes on to state that we are now living in a world where morality has fallen to its lowest ebb. The increasing wave of ritual killing boils down to desperation and craze for wealth. Sad that children sent to school have derailed. Parents should rise up to the responsibilities of giving real training to their children. And also Francis says court quashes the prescription of IPOB as a terrorist group. This is quite commendable and, of course, a victory for democracy. Let Mazen Nnamdi Kanu be released unconditionally for peace and tranquility in the Southeast Zone. Thanks and God bless. God bless you. Let's go to WhatsApp right now and take some of your messages. And this one from AY Rams in Kuje says, Supreme Court has done justice. We should face our economy and security. Tinubu fought for democracy we enjoyed today and lost his certificate in the process. We shall hail him as a hero rather than castigate him the way we did. Democracy has come to stay is what AY Rams is saying. And Oludade Abiodun says, the PDP governor celebrated Tinubu's victory. It's all about Nigeria and not selfish gains or games. I equally rejoice with him, and my advice for him is to justify his victory by giving Nigerians his best. All right. Moving on to this one from Mansour Ade in Kwali on Obi and Atiku will wait till 2031. Politics is... Okay, I'm going to come back to your message, Mansour Ade. It's just, technology. 0700 951 0000. That is the number to call. You can also call the WhatsApp number 08099930137. Welcome.
Thank you, perfect gentleman, to the Abakar from Gogoleda.
Go ahead.
The Supreme Court may have passed their own judgment that they will not determine the political development or focus of Nigeria. People will still hold contrary views. Millions of Nigeria, contrary views from what those in authority hold. And it does not define Nigeria's destiny. Nigeria is greater than anybody. Where is Buhari today? Buhari has come and gone. So it is somebody besieging 2031. Who knows tomorrow? Anything can take place. Thank you.
All right. And going back to Mansour Ade's message, he says, on Atiku and Obi waiting to 2031, politics is all about influence and not emotion, and elections is not won on social media. We that believe in our president's political philosophy have voted for him, and I urge him to make life easier for Nigerians. Obi and Atiku should support the president in moving the country forward. Nigeria shall be great again. And Chukwugozie Onu in Madala says, Supreme Court judgment in favor of Tinubu. 2027 is at hand. Another game will be played out again. God save Nigeria and Nigerians. And Comrade Chris Ezeocha in Madala says, as a patriotic Nigerian, I am pained by the sufferings of fellow Nigerians living in abject poverty, famished, and making do with crumbles. Mr. President and members of the National Assembly should ponder inwardly our actions, and inactions shall be accounted for someday. Good morning. I don't see your name here, but thank you for joining in. And social engineer Comrade Fodu says, on Obi article waiting till 2031, this shows that for Ganduje, winning elections is now the end in itself and not the means to an end. No wonder some Nigerian politicians might not care about how Nigerians would go into research, invention, and so on. And you wrap up with the fact that it is time we know where we are and plot ways to recognize our social institutions in line with our core values as Africans. All right, that's a good place to leave it. We'll go on a break. The news comes up at 7 o'clock, and right after that, I'll be back with your messages and your reactions to the headlines.
Are you ready for a journey of epic proportions with you?
This is Nigeria Info.